Resolution, current resolution is 1920, which is not optimal. YouTube, stop telling me what to do. I'm going to start streaming. Click OK. Alright, I just clicked OK. It says I'm streaming. We're live. So, hey guys, and welcome to another live stream. Currently, this is going to be a test live stream right now. So, I'm going to need your help. You have to let me know if it's working for you, and we'll go from there. I'm waiting on a couple things because I'm in the basement right now, and this is on my main PC that the new one I just built the Epic custom desk that I can pull up while I'm chatting about it. But I haven't set up a camera down here, nor have I set up um, my live streaming mic, all that stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm actually working on an idea to get um, here's the video. Oh, whoops, can't do that because I have all this stuff. If you haven't checked out this video, I built this PC, but I'm working on an idea to get this streaming setup awesome because I had to upgrade my internet and I just did that, but I am stoked because this PC down here is incredible, as you can see. What I'm gonna do is have a lavalier mic, and on that lavalier mic, I'm gonna use as the audio through an audio interface, and then I'm gonna actually use my GH5 as the main microphone. So today is just kind of a test of the quality of the live stream to see if I'm streaming at the quality I want, and apparently it looks like I'm at 1440p, so I'm gonna have to check that out because I'm supposed to be streaming at 1080, but I don't know why it's saying that. Awesome. So today what I'm doing is obviously chatting with you guys as always, but I'm starting something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and that's creating an ebook. I've already created 90 pages, and I've been working on this here and there. The goal of it is to show you everything I did to get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I know that's like something that everyone says, like, oh, here's the tips, what's the secret, all this stuff. But I've been wanting to make this because I believe that it's personalized to you. So you can honestly create anything and get to that 100,000 subscribers goal if you follow a couple steps. Now, this isn't going to be the perfect guide on how to do it by any means. I'm just showing real data from my past. Like, for example, from 2010 to 2016, I only grew 3,000 subscribers. But from 2017 to 2018, I grew 108,000 subscribers. So this is talking about the process I went through to grow. Um, what's up, Nick's Fort? Matt Ray, thank you for letting me know. Ken Yeezy, maybe? Cool. Thank you guys. Hydro Edits, what's going on? What's up, Matei? Everyone, sorry for the chat. Jaheim, what's going on? Momentum Productions. Oh my God, you're my biggest fan. That's exciting. SMG, what's going on? Yeah, so I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm really excited to finally start to work on this a little bit more. But this ebook is going to show you all in almost like a picture example of what. Every time I do this, I keep forgetting that I'm not in full screen since I'm working on a large monitor. But it's going to show you the examples that I was going through. Like, for example, my channel had no purpose right away. I was just posting random videos of my friends, and then I go over all this information that you can do to find a purpose. And then once you find like your purpose in your channel, you'll start to notice like different views and stuff. And I talk a lot about a personal stuff where um, I show how the vlogs, which I was really passionate about, only had like 1,000 views, and like that wasn't a lot. But at the time, um, I was making the vlogs, I only had like 300 views. So this is like a year later. And then I realized that my tutorials were blowing up. Like they had a lot of views and I could make more money. And the goal of this is to show you real world examples and give you a shit ton or a ton of tips to apply to your videos. And I'm going to be using all of my channel analytical data. So I've been heavily looking at YouTube's analytical data and seeing what they can do, breaking it up by impressions and researching what click-through rate does for your videos, and just seeing like why the top videos are getting viewed more and what it has to do with. So I found a lot of information on this. But no, Nick, in the beginning, I was not consistent at all. I would post randomly, and that's a lot what I talk about through my thing. So far, I have 90 pages, and I want to make this like 150 to 200 pages because it's something that I believe we all can get some value from. And I want your thoughts on. Whoops, I must have clicked the wrong one. But I want your thoughts on what this should be because my friend told me he's like, "Yo, you should make it like free or like $1." And I thought about releasing this for free, but at the same time, I've been spending so much time on it that I just kind of want to like give it away in like either a video launch or like going over what like it literally would be like this almost like I go over through the entire ebook and show you and read through it and become more personalized, or should I sell it for like $1 and in once you purchase that $1 ebook, it'll come with like an hour to 2 hour long video of a talking head of me going page by page, and it's something that you could spend 2 hours to sit down and answer these questions like who are you now, because I believe there's valuable questions in here that if you answer and truly spend the time to focus on, it can help you understand more about what you are going to do. Because it's all about finding your purpose, and I really want to make this as integrated as possible. And I think there's so much in here that is very valuable to you. So I'm not going to show you everything because I want it to be somewhat of a surprise, but I want your thoughts on it. Is $1 like asking too much? Because I'm really not that um, aggressive when it comes to money, because if you look at packs everywhere online, you'll see people spending stuff for like five or like $10 to 15 to even $50 for a small pack. So I'm never really in it for the money. I just want to help other creators, but I'm just asking like, should I sell this for $1 or $5, or what should be what's a fair price to you? And I'm always in the ballpark of when I create things to um, also include like a free version, like a smaller version. So maybe I'll release like a video on my main channel, like well, on my channel that goes over a couple tips I use to get there. Oh, cool. All right. So you guys are saying that it's not. Like Matt says $10. I probably won't go 10. I think that's expensive, but like, because I just assume this is not a blow to anyone, but I assume everyone's poor. Everyone's a poor college kid, and that's what I want to assume because that's what I was in college. I was just like making it by not. I wasn't like on the streets. I was just saying like it's a term that Americans use when we say we're a poor college kid. Everyone eats ramen noodles. So I think that I take that mentality to my career and everything. So I'm definitely going to keep everything in mind. But again, this is what I'm using. It's called Canva. It's really awesome. It's just a website that you can create uh, pictures and stuff, and everything's pretty much free. I think it's like $3 a month or something, and you can select these themes, and on these themes you can make whatever you want, and they have so many different things. So you can, if you like the color black or dark things, you can find stuff that has darker images. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go through here and start to create more information. And the reason why I wanted this live stream was to make it interactive, and you can feed your you can voice your input. So for example, if you had something that you realize when your channel started blowing up, let me know, and I'm gonna put it on this um, guide right here because I've already included so much. Also, can't type. When I can't type when I'm talking. Consistency. Maybe I spelled that one wrong. Nope, that's right. All right. So if you want to include anything in this guide, let me know. It's called Canva Nixfort. It's just www.canva.com, and you can look into it. It's really nice for creating PDFs and stuff like that. And the reason why I like it is because you can also make any design, like custom dimensions for like cell phones. But I'm just making a 1920 by 1080 because I want people to use this on a computer. You can also use it on your phone. But yeah, so I really want everyone to cooperate on this because I like making things that the community does. So what's up, Connor? Jaheim says, no, I'll pay for this. I mean, you're going to work so hard on this. I think you deserve some compensation. It's okay to be a little selfish. I agree, Jaheim. It's definitely something that is a topic to think about. Let's see. I use Canva to make my resume. Nice, Connor. It's really cool. Consistency is the most important thing. I think I'm not consistent, hence the slow growth. So yeah, let me know what you guys have seen on your channel to bring in the review or bring in the views and stuff. But I typically like going into the YouTube Studio beta, and you can really learn a lot about your analytical data from the past and see what's going on. So from here, this is separated by, I think I have it separated by impressions right now. Um, yeah. So right now, my in 90 days, my most seen video impressions aren't actually views. They're just how many times this was seen on YouTube. Is Premiere Pro smooth slow motion. So sometimes I'll click on the actual video and I'll go to it and see like what's working, like why is this doing so well? What did I do differently in the description? Like how is it set up? What are the tags? And I highly recommend using this, but there's this thing called TubeBuddy, and it's like an add-on, kind of like those YouTube um, data stuff. It really tells you like what's going on. The reason why I like this one, because I just started doing this literally last week, was these features down here, so I can see like where it's going on Facebook, how many likes it's getting, everything about it, and what's the percentage watched, the historical data. I really enjoy it. And one thing I started doing is clicking on the Twitter mentions, and I can see when people like it. So I started just dropping a like on all the people who like this and show it publicly on Twitter, because sometimes they'll be inclined to follow me back and stuff like that. So that's one thing I like, and I can look at the tags and see. I can click show search ranking, and that will show me where, like, if you type in the search bar on YouTube, where this video will show up. So, for example, if you type in slow motion on YouTube, and that's such a broad term, my video is now the second video, and well, my video is the second video, and my other tutorial is the third video. So that is just one way that I can see. And also, Nick, I used vidIQ. I have it still on my bar, but I recently went to TubeBuddy because I didn't find vidIQ to be as helpful as TubeBuddy. For example, like TubeBuddy has this integrated keyword search stuff that I really enjoy. Off to the right side, it's constantly showing me like keyword scores, like where, like how much it's being searched and the competition. So, for example, this isn't being searched that much, but the competition is all over the place. Like people are making so many videos on this. So you can see like related searches, and I really enjoy this. So definitely check out TubeBuddy. But that's something that I'm going to be looking at, and this is an inside look of how I'm going to create this ebook, because I'm using real data. Um, Moho said, "Man, I love your tutorials. Thank you. I'm constantly going to be making them." So going through here, I found a lot about the YouTube algorithm, and I've kind of broken it up on my ebook to understand like the different concepts of what um, YouTube does to make your videos public and make your videos recommend. And the big thing that I found recently is how YouTube decides to show your videos, because honestly, it's all about getting that recommended video on YouTube. And if I just go up and type YouTube and let me see, go to the beginning, it's all about getting that recommended video. So if I click on a random video, you want to be over here on this side, because this is where most of the views will come from. And that's what I realized, is because it's kind of crazy. Like you can search up Premiere Pro tutorials, and it's all about getting on this side of your stuff. So like sometimes my videos will be up here, it depends, but most of them it's like the big dogs like Peter McKinnon and all the people who have millions of subscribers. So it's kind of hard to get up there. But the goal is to, when you click on one of Peter McKinnon's videos, is to show up over here. For example, it's another one like Cinecom and Casey Neistat. They all have the in. But for example, if I go to like Justin Odisho, who's a fellow YouTuber, if you guys don't know, he makes tutorials, and click on one of his videos, let's see, just like a tutorial, like what's new in Adobe Premiere Pro, you'll start to see that the recommended has stuff like what's new in Adobe Photoshop. Like that's one of his videos, and that's a concept that I talk about in my ebook. It's called circular virality, and it's actually not from me. It's from this guy who I don't know his name, but he mentioned it, and it's the concept of integrating all of your media together so that people can find your videos. So while all that information sounds kind of crazy, I'm just gonna start making some more stuff, and I'll do like a little bit, like 30 minutes live. You guys can ask questions while I'm making this stuff. And typically, how I make this ebook is I just start with some words, and I want this ebook to be very inspirational at the same time. So, for example, one topic I wanted to talk about was trends. What are they, and how to stay on top of them? How to stay on top. So this is honestly no real way to make a proper ebook. This is just how I want to do it because I think it's nice because I don't read a lot, but when I was a kid, children's books were always fun because they had pictures, right? So um, this is how I'll go through here, and then I'll just kind of scroll down and see what looks good, see what doesn't look good. So maybe I'll type in bridge and see what Canva has to offer. Only one thing. So, I mean, you're not limited to just the pictures included here, but I think they're really nice to play around with. And sometimes they have themes, and I'll keep the quotes in them just because I want this to be inspirational for you guys. Dev Watts says, very good content. Thank you. Um, is that similar to the idea of making videos that then reference other videos? Yeah, exactly, Nick. You said I found myself doing that more often when I can a video say B-roll and reference my other videos like how to do a super zoom. That's exactly what it is. I don't know if I have it open because I don't want to show you guys everything, but right here, it's the same concept of making connections between all of your videos. And I'm going to talk about this in the ebook, but it's like linking all your videos together. And I'm going to go over a bunch of tips on YouTube of how you can do this, and it's all about making related content. And where is it? All right, just like this. So your example is perfect because I said this is my 10 free LUTs video that's all about giving you free LUTs, and then here's an example of that circular virality where I can say if you want to learn how to make your own LUTs, check out the video linked in the description, and that links to another tutorial showing how to make LUTs. So the same concept, just doing it in a different way. So I'm done going back and showing you everything in the ebook because I want it to be a surprise, but it's a really nice concept because I want to talk about how in the end of videos, like the end screens, how you can link them together. So right now we're going to talk about trends. So if you have any tips on trends, let me know in the chat and I'll include it in my ebook. Because I think trends are important, and I noticed that today. Like if you type in Billie Eilish, she's an artist. She just created a video, and her music video called "When the Party's Over." And if you look, my video is actually on the main search of Billie Eilish. It's right here. And that's because I stayed on top of a trend. She released this music video 4 days ago, and I was like blown away by this effect right here, where all of a sudden black liquid starts flowing from her eyes. And I was like, oh my god, I have to figure out how to do this. And that's exactly what I did. And a day later, I literally made a tutorial on it, and it blew up because that was a hot topic at the time. It was trending on YouTube. It has 44,000 views and a lot of likes right now, and people are just like all this stuff. And here's a technique that I used. I actually said, I posted a comment on her video because everyone was saying like, how do they do this? How do they do this? And someone's like, I came from your comment on her video, and that has like 400 likes now. But on the actual video, if you look at it and scroll down, you should see my comment. And I just posted this. I was like, if anyone's curious, I created a tutorial on how they did the black liquid effect, and that got a lot of likes. So this is one way of sharing your stuff. No, you don't want to spam your stuff on people's videos like that. It's very selfish to take other people's fans, but at the same time, it's like if someone is genuinely wondering, like, how did they do that? Then I was like, this could help people. And that's what I found out. For my channel, it's all about finding your purpose of what works and what doesn't work. And for me, all of my videos that do very well and have high click rates are the ones that help people. So, excuse me. So that is what I've found out. That works for me. So right now, I'm gonna do stuff like this where um, I have to go type in snipping tool. So I gotta make a snipping tool, and then I'm gonna take a screenshot of my comment, and then save this guy because I'm gonna include this in the ebook. So let's just ebook. You can just save it there, and then I'm gonna scroll up here, and let's see, go to like this frame. Try to get that border away. Oh, that's all right. And I'm going to make a new one and then just screenshot this area to understand what I'm going to be talking about with trends. Let's save this trend 2. I never really save things the way I should. And I don't think this video is still on trending, but I did take a screenshot on my cell phone when it was on trending, so I can include that in my ebook. So trends, how to stay on top. Sometimes I'll just kind of like say words and see um, what are they? What should I say? Like, what are they? Or like, what is it? Trends, how to be king. Like, let's see, how to stay on top. Yeah, I'll keep it at that. So find stock. I'm gonna say stalk the trending page on YouTube. Stalk the trending page. And I'll say something like, let's see. Do I want it to be like stalk the trending page? Because this is the concept of going to a video on YouTube and clicking on trending. Because if you look at trending, you can see like all this stuff. Like 7 hours ago, Halsey, I think that's how you say it, released a music video. So I could go through here and watch this and see if there's anything I can like make a video on. So this is what I'll do typically. And then if I like if for example if there was like a dope effect, um, actually let me just show you what I'm working on. This video is unreleased. For example, if you type in sicko mode, obviously that's a music video that just came out, and there's a crazy effects throughout the entire video, and I'm gonna be able to make a ton of tutorials on those coming up soon. This is beautiful. Let me go through here. Oh, pause for effect. YouTube is being funky. And let me go to YouTube. And let's see. Yeah, this is where I want to be. Alright, so this video is something that I'm going to release soon. It's just the Drake face track effect. And this is when I'll release this tonight at like 12. But this is the effect when Drake is just jumping around all over the place. And I'm going to show you how to do this effect. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to stay on top of the trends with the Astro World. So this video is coming to you tonight. Continuing on, I'm going to start making some more pages. So stalk the trending page. What do I want to make this say? Let's see. Stalk the trending page. I should go to YouTube and let's take a screenshot of the trending. Save that as trending. I never really save stuff the way I should. And then I'm gonna go to elements, or upload an image, and then drag that into here. Thanks, Nick, for the Liquid Eye tutorial support. And then I'm just gonna, oh, whoops. I hate when I do that. I'm just gonna leave that there. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know how to. Honestly, so frustrating. Sometimes, because like I gotta get, because that's the background, and I want to keep the background, but at the same time I want to. No, I don't want to replace that. Oh my God, this is so annoying. You guys see what I'm trying to do? Like, ugh. Top, middle, center. But every time I drag this around, it wants to replace the background. Hold. Alright. This is annoying. I haven't done this in a long time. And it's really frustrating me right now. Canva, if you're watching this, please fix that issue because I haven't had this in the past. I literally just typically make it and then it's fine. So I'm going to figure out why that's not working. Because typically I would just go to uploads and I'd have like these vlogs and I'd drag them on, but now it's like making it my entire background. Why are you doing that? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Link. I don't want to apply a link to it. Whatever. Sometimes you can't win some. So I'll just go back to the tips and stuff and label all my ideas down here. Trends. How to stay on top of them. Right Knight said, I don't know if I should buy a gimbal for my GoPro. Honestly, the GoPro Hero 7 has a nice built-in hyperlapse or like stabilization if you can get that one. So I definitely think about that because nowadays it's like you don't even need gimbals. Nice, thank you, Handika. Nick Sport said, it might be valuable to give an example of how to apply the stock trending for another category outside yours for reference. Different examples. Nick Sport, yeah, that's great. That's something that I also included in my ebook. I gave other examples because I knew people would bash me like, yeah, this works for like a tutorial channel, but like, what if I'm like a DIY house creator and none of this applies to me? That's why I'm trying to make this broad so it works for you. So different examples, broaden horizons, maybe? Yes. Like say food channel or something. Yeah, exactly. Different examples. Da, 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 da. Food. DIY. Makeup. Blog. Cool. So this is something this is how I'll structure this right here. Because I already have a lot in there. This is trends, and I want another topic while I'm here with you guys, and then we'll finish these out, and then I'll continue making my ebook. So let's see, trends. What's another thing that I wanted to talk about recently? Interaction rate. Interaction rate is super super important. Ah, Jaheem, thank you so much for that $5 donation. I don't have my Streamlabs set up, so it won't give it a little animation, but you said, because you give so much free, awesome information in tutorials, just showing a little appreciation. I appreciate that more than you know. Thank you so much, Jaheem. If you guys don't know, Jaheim, the creator, has been a supporter of the channel for a long time, and he's been on a lot of um, contests. He's done a lot of videos. He's a vlog. If you want to get the inside scoop on his family, they are adorable. I am subscribed, and I've been subscribed ever since. So I really appreciate that and the support, Jaheim. So back to the interaction rate. Where were we at? Oh, I said interaction rate, and I was going to talk about maybe I can include click-through rate here. Click-through rate. And this is the concept that YouTube uses in channel analytics. You can see when you have impressions click-through rate. And if I click through this, the higher the number, the better, because that means that whenever they saw the video, they clicked on it. And mine's typically around 10 to above 6%. And this is good to check out of why does a certain video do better than the other one, like DSLR, how to get everything in focus. I think this video is from like ever ago, and like look at the how bad it's doing, you know? So it's good to look at all this stuff in analytical data. So that's something I can talk about. Mention in here, like, you need comments, likes. YouTube looks at that data. So data YouTube looks at. Let's see, interaction rate, ways to improve your interaction rate. I'm just gonna call it IR. So this would be like something that you could do to incorporate your viewers and subscribers to become more interactive in your videos. Like it would be like right now, if all of you watching, all 25 of you would hit that like button, because I know you heard me say hit that like button, then that would be a way of improving my interaction rate, and YouTube would then recommend this video more to other users, because that's what I found. YouTube only recommends my videos with high interaction rates. And this is because of a term called monetization. A concept we could talk about is if you, oh my gosh, my caps lock is all over the place. If YouTube is not making money, you aren't making money. And this concept goes hand in hand with your video won't be recommended. Low views, no comments, no money. So we could talk about how to increase your interaction rate, which would ultimately make or will ultimately give you the ability to monetize your videos, because YouTube wants to make money. So I'll talk about like more views equals more money. And then I also want to get into like what's a view? What does it do? Etc., etc. You know, it's about analyzing like every little detail about the YouTube algorithm, because honestly, everyone wants to know what is the YouTube algorithm. So this is kind of a quick overview of the ebook, and honestly, it was a stream test. So we're at 1080p, and I think the stream looks great. Like if I full screen this, it's pretty good. So thanks Nick Fort for the smashing of the thumbs. That's nice. Vamsy says hi, Kyler. What's going on, Vamsy? Hi everyone. So yeah, it's the ebook's gonna be cool. It's gonna really be awesome. I just gotta figure out why I can't do this back page thing. Maybe it's because I'm on this weird size, because I'm all small right now because I'm currently on my widescreen monitor and it doesn't have support for widescreen, and I don't want to stream in widescreen. So I'll figure it out. Maybe it's like an element. Like maybe I have to add a photo. But see, as soon as I start clicking around, it changes it. No, I don't want to jump into the background. There has to be a way to lock the background. So I'll keep working on that, but this is what I wanted to update you guys on, and huge thank you to everyone stopping by. Honestly, this was a test. Be sure to stick around to the live stream tomorrow because I am getting a bunch of different equipment that's going to take the quality of this live stream to the ceiling, and I'm stoked for you guys to see that. But as always, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment because I will see you soon. Bye bye.